Good evening, everyone. Uh, have you all completed the assignments? All the assessment are been completed in your LMS in regards to professional communication. Your presentation, email writing, is it been completed?
Yes, ma'am. Only 1 hour assessment is left. The last one.
Submissive assessment.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Please complete that. That is your main test of professional communication.
Okay.
Okay. Basumutari, your everything is done. Okay. I will recheck if in case there is something left. Okay. What happened to the others? They just left. Shankar, what industry you are interested to join? Banking sector. Okay. Basumatari, what about you? Sushmita, what industry you are or sector you are planning to move? Social service, IT. Nilakshi, what sector you prefer to join? Teaching what? Like what subjects or what you want to teach?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, I want to join teaching line. And if possible, then I want to also join NGO, if
Okay.
possible.
Means social service, that's NGO.
Social
Okay.
service. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But getting into NGOs, you need to have at least volunteer in any NGOs. Okay. That will as kind of an internship if you have done that will lead you to better opportunities and connections in NGOs. Okay. Arpita,
Yes, ma'am.
what sector you are looking for job?
Ma'am, computer teacher.
IT.
Yes, ma'am. And some network issues are there.
Yeah, my I'll just rejoin. Okay, just hold on. My network is
Okay.
been jammed. Are you able to hear me now? Okay. So today we'll be starting with your awareness on industry sector. Okay. So the major categories which we determine as industry is your primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary, and quinary. Okay. So these are the different major industry sector which is determined by the economy of our country. Okay. Now what comes under your the different sectors? The primary sector includes industries that extract natural resources like agriculture, mining, forestry, fishing, oil extraction. All these uh, you know companies who deals with different kinds of agriculture production or cultivation or mining of coal mines or diamond or gold. All these kinds of minings comes under your primary sector. Forestry
It is
comes
now
under your, like, here
7:15
the
p.m.
companies who are dealing in timber or sandalwood or different kinds of furniture making companies. All those are related to your primary sector. Fishing, then your oil extraction companies like your oil ONGC and those organizations who are indirectly related to oil extraction or oil drilling, all those kinds of companies are part of your primary sector. Okay, the next is your secondary sector. Secondary sector includes all the manufacturing sector. When this raw material is being derived and it is used to make a final product, okay, those industries come under your, or those companies comes under your secondary sector. Okay, which includes manufacturing of your automobiles, electronics, textiles, construction materials. All those companies comes under cement industry. Everything comes under your manufacturing unit. Okay, then the tertiary sector. These include the service, which majorly you people will be a part of. Okay, this includes industry that provides services rather than goods. They are in retail, hospitality, healthcare, education, banking, transportation, telecommunication, even your social service, banking, then your IT teaching. Everything comes under your territory sector. Okay, primary sector contributes more than 50% of the Indian economy. Contribution is higher from the primary sector. Secondary sector also contributes a major part of your economy, and service industry is, which is booming in the Indian economy, is leading to more employment opportunities, and it has also led to more opportunities in growth as well as development. Now, quaternary surveys are those which falls under your research and development, information technology, and consultancy. Okay, those sectors which are knowledge based services like TCS, companies like your Infosys, companies like your HCL, all this comes under your quaternary sector. Quinary sector means your decision making, high level decision making and leadership roles in government, industry, and academia. It includes top executive, government officials, university president, and leaders of larger organization. Okay, the government comes under quinary sector. Though those people who runs the country, those are very small group of people who comes under your quinary sector. Okay, now let's see. You are in charge of managing a hospital, ensuring that all departments run smoothly and that patients receive the best care. You will be under which sector? Primary, secondary, tertiary, or quaternary or quinary? Which one?
Is it
Hos-
tertiary?
it is a service, right? You are in a hospital. Hospital provides what? Hospital provides service, right? The service will be included in tertiary sector. Okay, is it clear on this? Okay, next is you work as a business consultant helping companies improve their operation. You provide advice based on market research and data analysis. Which one it will be? Primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary, quinary? Which one? Consultancy comes under what? It's not manufacturing. Secondary is manufacturing. Quaternary. What was quaternary? Knowledge base, which includes your consultancy, right? So this will come under your quaternary. Then imagine you are a farmer growing crops like wheat or corn. You spend your day planting, watering, and harvesting the crops. Which category you belong to? Primary. Yes, correct. Next, you work in a factory where raw materials like steel and rubber are turned into cars. Good. Secondary. As a government official, you are responsible for creating new policies that will improve the education system in your country. Government officials, that means you are high level decision makers. So, which category it belongs to? It belongs to quinary. Remember? High level decision makers. This include leadership roles in government, industry, and academia. Okay? You design clothes that are then produced in a factory. The factory turns your designs into finished clothing items that are sold in the stores. Which category do you belong to? This is manufacturing. If it is manufacturing, which category it belongs to? Secondary. Good. Now we'll move on to the prominent industry sectors which are prevalent in our country, and it is important to know these industries. Why? Because this industry is the most employable sectors. Okay. Technology. Technology is one of the sector which has been providing jobs for almost 10 years now. From the time internet has boomed in the world, and it has given a lot of opportunities to different kinds of people, it has evolved a lot, right? Companies like Microsoft, Google, then your nowadays you have so many startups who are providing employments online. Like, there are companies known as edutech companies. All these companies comes under where hardcore technology is being used. Those kind of sectors will lead you to be in the the IT sector. Okay. Development and manufacturing of hardware, software, IT services all comes under your technological sector. Then apparel is where is your fashion industry. Okay. It involves design, production, distribution of garments and accessories. Companies like Raymond, Fab India, Levi's, Viva, Sabyasachi, all those comes under your apparel or fashion industry. Then mining, Coal India Limited, Vedanta Resource, Tata Steel, all this comes under your mining industry. Then power or energy. Companies which are related to distribution of energy like oil, gas, renewables energies and utilities, like even our ACB, and those people who is to provide electricity to us, that comes under your power or energy. Power grid, I think you have might have heard the company's name. Those also come under your energy sector. Power grid is one of the distributor of electricity in all over the country. Then retail sector, which you find everywhere you go. This is been consistent, like with in the next 5 to 7 years. Retail industry is known to be creating job opportunities for majorly it will be including it has been in the rise, and it will be around 30 to 40% increase in job opportunities for retail sector. Okay. Then some of the jobs which you can go for in retail sector are store manager, a visual merchandiser, sale associate, e-commerce specialist. So these are some of the roles you can go for. Sale associate is the highest number of opportunities which comes up in retail sector. This is also one of the, it is the number one position in India. Agriculture and food processing. People who cultivate crops or do livestock farming or any related with the help of technology or with the advancements of different machinery they use in agriculture sector. That what is one of the prominent sector in the country. Fruit processing, there are all the items which you receive as your, let's say, tomato sauce or your this packaging of food, let's say Maggie and all those products which you consume, it comes under your food processing. Amul, then your Lipton, the tea or coffee, all those comes under your agriculture and food processing. So yes, Nescafe. Job roles which you can pursue in this particular sector are agricultural scientists, farmers, agribusiness consultant, crop advisor, banana farmer, tea plantation worker. So all these are different kinds of roles you can do in agriculture. Agriculture does not mean that you need to only be a farmer. There are different roles you can play, and you can also join companies where they are providing help in the agriculture sector. And agriculture sector is one sector where you don't have to pay any kind of tax in India. Construction business is been booming for the last 5 to 7 years on the different cities. Development has been going on in Assam. Like, you have seen so many highways, roadways, flyovers are being made, roads are being developed. All this comes under your construction business. Okay. You might have gone into getting information about the places like Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bangalore. They are on the rise on the real estate business. Delhi, Gurgaon. So real estate construction, whoever does is in a profitable business. Okay. You can. I think none of you will be interested in construction because you don't have the expertise on this particular sector. So I'll move on to that. Education service. Education service means, like, you people, some of you are teaching, or you want to join the teaching profile. So you will be under education service. Teacher, education consultant, curriculum developer, edtech specialist. These are some of the roles which you can play in education service. It does not mean that you only have to be a teacher. Okay. You can be different kinds of uh, you can do different kinds of roles in education sector. Okay. Transportation and logistic includes your Indigo, then your SpiceJet, then Air India. All this comes under your transportation and logistics. Your Indian Railways comes under this. Then your post office comes under this. Then your Blue Dart or DTDC, which you people send items. This things comes under your logistic and transportation. Okay. Tourism and hospitality. In tourism and hospitality, you have hotels, restaurants, travel agency, and tour operators. You can be travel consultant, hotel manager, event coordinators, tour guides. Then also you can go for general roles in here as HR manager, marketing manager, sales manager, or supervisor. All these kinds of job profiles you can go for in tourism and hospitality sector. Then healthcare. Healthcare is a sector where always there are dearth for good workers or good employees.
It
It
is
is
now
now
Healthcare also
7:30
includes your
p.m.
pharmaceutical and every services or product which aims in health, or directly or indirectly is related to health. That companies or organizations comes under your healthcare. Hospital, pharmaceuticals and medical devices, those companies who makes medical devices, let's say company who makes ultrasound machines, or companies who makes CT scan machines, all those comes under your medical or healthcare sector. Okay, those companies who makes medicines, those also comes under your healthcare. You might have heard the company named Serum Institute of India, who has made the vaccine for during the COVID times. Th- that company also comes under your healthcare. Then information technology or IT enabled service, those companies who provide technology related service or consultancy or cyber security or tech support, those comes under your IT sector. Okay. Then entertainment and media includes those companies who focus on content creation and distribution. It can be any form. It can be television, film, movies, music, gaming, publishing, even OTT platforms. All these comes under your entertainment and media. Then finance and banking service, banking, financial service, insurance. This is one sector where there are opportunities in private as well as in government based nationalized banks. So NABARD is one, then your SBI, HDFC, Axis Bank, then your companies like JP Morgan, then insurance like your LIC, AGI, all this comes under your finance and banking, financial service and insurance sector. XYZ Corp is developing a new smartphone and needs to create a detailed technical specification, conduct software testing, and ensure the product meets quality standard. Which industry sector does this project belong to, and who would handle the software testing? What will be your answer?
in
Anyone wants to
information
try?
technology.
Information technology. Let's see. Yes, correct. A company is producing a new line of sustainable fashion items and needs to ensure that all manufacturing processes are eco friendly and meet industry standards. Which industry sector does this project belong to, and who would ensure compliance with environmental standards?
Apparel sector. Option number A.
Yes, good. A travel agency is organizing a large conference and needs to coordinate all logistic aspects, including venue, accommodation, and transportation. Which role would handle this task?
Travel consultant.
Event coordinator. It is an event, right? A large conference. Event coordinator, what is the role of event coordinator? Event coordinator will be trying to make sure that all the items required or the activities required to efficiently make a successful event will, is the main purpose of an event coordinator. Okay. So our next topic of discussion will be awareness on business functions. Okay, tell me what are the different departments you can think of in a business or in an organization. Hmm? What are the different departments you can think of in an organization, any company? What are the different departments, main different departments? Anyone wants to try? Okay, tell me what are the departments you think there should be in an university? What are the different departments in a university? Major core. One will be your academic department where different courses will be there, right? Academic department will be one. Then your examination, good. Then you will have higher level management, which will include your VC, chancellor, registrar. What else? What are the other departments you can think of in an university?
Ma'am, faculty departments.
That will come under academic. Counselor, okay. Examiners or examine department is same. What else? Medical. Very few universities used to have medical department. Okay, we can consider that.
Administrative department.
Yes, administrative department. In admin department, there are different departments, sub departments. There may be accounts. There will be HR. There will be admission department. There will be IT department. Then there will be alumni department. Law department usually they don't have. Then alumni, IT, admission, HR, accounts. Then they might have placement cell. Yes, sports department. So these are the different kinds of departments which makes a university. Okay. Now out of these particular departments, which are which comes under your core functions and which comes under your support functions. Now what are core functions? Tasks or functions which involve the key tasks that directly help in making products or providing services. That is your core function. Your academics will be your core function of an university. Okay. Your examination department will be a core function in a university because they are directly related or are the main departments of a university to run. Okay. Accounts will be another core function. Okay. Now what will be in support function? Support function is what? It assists the core function by providing essential service, resources and infrastructure. Departments like admission department, career consulting department, medical department, all those are support functions they are providing to the core functions. Okay. Core functions are usually designed to fit specific type of business, showing where the company adds value for its customers. Okay, those profiles generally include your marketing in a company, marketing, finance, operation, human resource, sales, research and development. And support team or support functions include your information technology, customer service, then legal, etc. So these are your functions which helps in implementing efficiently the core functions. Okay, now let's explore some of those. In marketing profiles, you will be looking into marketing manager, digital marketing specialist, then market research analyst. Okay, so these are some of the roles you will find in marketing department. Marketing manager will be those who will be providing or information of the brand or creating awareness campaigns of the brand to the audience of the target people. Okay, target customers. Then digital marketing specialists will be those who will be focusing on online marketing, like in the sense that they will be posting on social media. They will be providing awareness campaigns on social media and trying to make up the content, how to attract customers through online presence. Those are people are part of your digital marketing specialist. This is one of the most sought after profiles and which pays more in any organization is your digital marketing specialist. Then market research analyst, those people who are using technology to analyze the marketing trends or what customer prefers or what is the different strategies that has worked for the competitors of the brand they are looking for. So those comes under your market research analyst. Okay, now what are the prerequisites for all these kinds of role in marketing? You need a basic understanding of marketing principles, strong communication skills, proficiency in digital tools and social media, and you need to be creative in marketing profile. Okay. Then finance. Finance is one sector which cannot be avoided. It is said to be the blood of any organization, because without finance not a single activity can be done in an organization, right? Finance is something which is important for an organization to build up, so that they will be able to do their other functions effectively. It's said to be one of the major core functions of an
It is
organization.
now 7:45 p.m.
Basically, your finance include budgeting, forecasting, cash flow management, working capital management. You know, you do what cash flow statement, all those kinds of balance sheet. All this comes under your finance. Okay. Now, the roles which you can get in finance sector in an organization are CFO, accountant, financial analyst. So these are some of the key roles in finance. You need at least basic strong analytical skills, proficiency in financial software like Tally, attention to detail, understanding financial regulations. The regulations of which is being determined by, if you are in related to stock exchange, then SEBI. If it is something related to, you need to understand of state regulations or financial, that you need to look into as a prerequisite for any finance role. Okay. You need to know about the different regulations set up by RBI for banking sector. Okay. Operation is one of the core functions which is required for producing goods or service to be rendered. Okay. Operations is a department which looks into smoothly functioning the different products into a finished goods. Okay. Now the key roles in operations are operation manager, logistic coordinator, production manager, inventory manager. Okay. For these particular roles, you need the prerequisite for problem solving skills, knowledge of supply chain processes, like whether it is a wholesale, retail, whether it is consumer, company to consumer, or company to distribution channels to consumer. So what is the different supply chain process are being done. Then ability to work in a fast-paced environment and attention to detail. So these are the some of the prerequisite skills required in operation department. Then sales. Marketing and sales is not same. Marketing is where you are providing awareness of your brand to the consumers or the customers. Sales is where you are directly responsible for selling or generating revenue or generating profit by selling the item of the company products or services. Okay. It involves identifying potential customers, understanding their needs, presenting the product as a solution. Now the key roles in sales department are sales manager, business development manager. Business development manager is something you will be finding more of the job profiles if you are looking into sales. Business development manager is one profile where you will get good packages in banking sector, and in any good companies, they have business development managers in a good package profiles. Inside sales. So what are the pre skills required for a good sales package to be, to get? Strong interpersonal and negotiation skill, customer oriented mindset, ability to work under pressure, and persistence. So these are some of the pre skills required to achieve good in sales department. Then human resource is one department who is significant in any organization. It can be in corporate, even in government you require HRs. Okay. HR is the department who looks into employees recruitment, focuses on the training and development, and try to maintain the employees' welfare and morale in the organization. So some of the key roles in HR: HR manager, recruiter, training and development coordinator, learning and development manager. HR is mainly who used to do recruitment, employee relation, and compliance. Compliance in the sense there are some regulation based on the labor market rules, wage act, then your minimum workplace environment rules and regulation which needs to be followed. There are some rules and regulations made by the government of the state as well as of the country, so you need to follow as an organization wherever, in whichever state you are. An HR manager will need to look into whether the rules and regulation made by the organization is relevant to the rules and regulations of the state they are doing their business. Recruiter is person who is to find talent by conducting interview or screening candidates from different organization or people who are in campus placements. All those are done by the recruiters. Okay. Training and development coordinators are those who used to train employees in an organization on the new technology they are using, or something extra they are trying to, let's say this LMS. Okay. When this LMS was first introduced in the in this institute, learner skills, so every trainer was given a 1 week training on how to use the LMS system. Okay, so the person who has done that is known as your training and development coordinator. Learning and development managers are those who used to provide according to the needs of the organization. Let's say there are some some of the employees lack some skills, so they will be upskilling those particular employees, though those comes under your learning and development managers. So the prerequisites or the basic skills required in HR department: strong interpersonal skills, understanding of employment laws, ability to manage conflict, and organizational skills. Okay. Then research and development, R&D, we say in short R&D. R&D is one where it mainly focuses in manufacturing sector, manufacturing industries, then your service industry, like your pharmaceutical, healthcare, all those comes under your research and development, where is one of the core base. Okay. Now, what are the roles you can join in R&D? R&D manager, research scientist, innovation manager. What are the prerequisites for that? Strong interpersonal and negotiation skill, customer oriented mindset, ability to work under pressure, and persistence. Then IT. IT is one sector which supports every organization. Okay, so it is termed as one of the important support functions in an company. 1 second. Sorry, my charge was low on my laptop. Wait. Okay. So, IT sector, technical skills in programming, networking, system management, problem solving abilities, continuous learning mindset. These are some of the prerequisites for IT sector. System as administrator mainly are in healthcare sector and education sector. So these are those profiles you can look into it. Then IT managers are mainly in hardcore IT companies. Then IT support specialists are those who provide troubleshooting hardware and software issues. Mainly it happens in those organizations where IT is not something which is majorly used, but in case there are some issues, they provide support. Okay. Customer service is one of the area which is a support function for any organization. People or organization which deals in service industry, they need to have service, customer service feedbacks are very much required. Okay. Then customer service manager, customer support representative, client relationship manager. So these are some of the roles you can go for if you want to go in customer service. What is required in customer service to as a fresher, or what are the basic skills? Excellent communication and problem solving skills, patient, ability to handle different difficult situation, customer focused mindset. Then legal affairs. Big companies used to have, this is very rarely companies used to deal with. In they usually try do in third party base, but big organization whose employees, the number of employees are huge, like companies like TCS, companies like manufacturing companies who have around 200 to 500 employees in one particular setup or one particular plan. Those people have legal affairs as a one of the support functions. So you if you any of you have done law, then you can be one part of this. Cross-functional collaboration means, because each of the department which I have mentioned uh, right now, all those are internally dependent on each other. So there can be marketing department or finance department working together. There can be operation, finance, marketing working together. So those are cross-functional collaboration. Okay, when a particular project needs to be completed on time, the different members of a particular organization will come together for those projects. Let's say, for example, in your university there is a seminar. Okay, for the seminar, the topic is, let's say, is on social work. So the people who are associated with teaching social work, the department, those people will be involved. Apart from that, who will be involved? They will need to get the permission from the vice chancellor. Then they will be requiring IT support, they will be requiring admin support, right? So these are cross functional collaboration, right? So what is the importance of cross functional collaboration? Employee engagement. When different department people come together, they have ways of exchanging ideas on brainstorming how a project to be completed, in a particular efficient way. Then innovation. If you do have different kinds of people in a project working, then you drive to have more creative solutions to your problems. Efficiency and problem solving. Okay, so these are some of the cross functional collaboration importance. So these are some of the examples you can go through. Now quiz. A company is planning to launch a new product in a very competitive market. Which business functions should they prioritize for a successful launch? Marketing and sales, human resource, finance, or IT?
It is now 8 p.m. o'clock.
Marketing and sales, correct. A small business is growing rapidly and the management wants to ensure that the increased volume of work is handled efficiently. Which combination of business function would be most important to focus on? Any idea?
Option C, ma'am.
Option A, marketing and finance. If a business is growing, okay, and the growing business is trying to find out what is awareness they are creating for their brand. Okay, for that they need money. So what are the two important functions combining is your marketing and finance. You have joined as a management trainee You are asked to help improve the company's online presence. Which business function would you work with to create strategies that attract more customers to the company's website? Marketing and sales. Yes, correct, Shankar. So that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll be discussing on choosing a career. Okay. Any questions till now on the topics which we have discussed? Any questions on those? No questions? Okay, that's it for today. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.